You know that feeling when you wake up and it's like you're fighting a battle against your own brain? It doesn't matter how much you slept, that grogginess just sticks around. Well, today we're going to talk about a super simple, science-backed 10-minute routine that could completely change your mornings.
I'm Rix, and this is Brainwave.
Right. This question just hits you where you live. It feels so unfair. You do everything right, you get your 8 hours, but that morning fog just refuses to clear. So, what is their secret? What do these energized morning people know that the rest of us don't?
So first up, let's just all agree on the problem here. It's that universal morning struggle.
I bet this looks pretty familiar. On one side, you have what's probably your morning. Groggy, slow, basically running on caffeine just to get through the first hour. And then, over on the other side, that's the goal, right? Fresh, alert, and just naturally energized? So how in the world do we get from one column to the other?
And here's the best news you're going to hear all day. This is not a personal failure. You don't lack willpower. The secret isn't about trying harder. It's about working with your body's biology instead of fighting against it.
Okay, so let's dig into the cause. More often than not, it all comes down to one thing. Your internal clock is just set to the wrong time.
Just think of it like this. Your body has its own internal master watch. This is your body clock, or your circadian rhythm, and its job is to keep everything running on a perfect 24-hour schedule. It tells you when to feel tired, when to feel awake, and when to release all the right hormones to get you up and going.
But when that internal watch is out of sync, maybe because of late nights or weird sleep schedules, it gets confused. Your brain never gets that loud and clear, "Hey, wake up" signal. So it just kind of stays in this weird sleep-wake limbo. And that is the brain fog you're feeling. Your body's up, but your brain chemistry is still hitting the snooze button.
All right, so now for the solution, which is where things get really exciting. It's a 10-minute biological reset. See, the good news is you can actually manually reset that internal clock every single morning, and it is shockingly simple to do.
And that's all it takes. 10 minutes. That's it. That's enough time to send a powerful, direct signal straight to your brain, telling it, okay, the day has officially started, let's go.
This whole reset is built on just two incredibly simple but really powerful steps. First, get some morning sunlight. And second, something we're going to call the 90-minute rule. Let's break down exactly how each of these helps fix your biology. Okay, so sunlight is the single most powerful tool you have for setting that internal clock. When that morning light hits your eyes, it sends a message directly to your brain to stop making melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start pumping out the hormones that make you feel alert. All you need is about 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight as soon as you can after you wake up.
Now, let's talk about the second part of this reset. And it all centers on this number, 90. Now, this one might feel a little counterintuitive at first, but honestly, it could be the biggest game changer of the whole routine. I know, this one sounds tough. That first sip of coffee feels absolutely essential, but listen to the science on this. It's fascinating. While we sleep, a chemical called adenosine builds up in our brain, and that's what makes us feel sleepy. When we wake up, our body naturally starts to clear it out. But if you drink coffee right away, the caffeine just blocks the adenosine from doing its job. It doesn't get rid of it, it just pauses it. So when that caffeine wears off a few hours later, boom, that flood of adenosine hits you all at once. That's the afternoon crash. By waiting just 90 minutes, you let your body clear it out naturally. Then the coffee gives you a clean energy boost without the crash later on.
So, what's the impact of all this? What does your new morning actually look like if you do these things?
Let's just put it all together. Getting that morning sun aligns your brain chemistry for the entire day. Delaying that coffee prevents that dreaded afternoon energy crash. And the result of these two little changes is you boost your natural alertness and you're no longer a victim of that morning grogginess. You are finally back in control.
And really, this is the main takeaway. For years, we've been told to just throw more and more coffee at our morning tiredness. But the real, lasting solution isn't about adding another stimulant. It's about helping your own body do its job the right way. It's a huge shift from trying to force your body to be awake to simply guiding it.
So that brings us to the final question. I mean, it seems almost too simple to be true, doesn't it? But what if just taking 10 minutes to get some sunlight and changing when you have your coffee really is the key to unlocking all the energy and clarity you've been searching for? It's worth a shot, right? After all, could 10 minutes actually redefine your entire day?